curse cards this time, but I can't guarantee it. Yeah, but I probably can guarantee things because I don't think I've put any curses into this game. Card list, by the way. Bonk is up there. I am starting. I play 4. There's nothing that costs 4. That's rather irritating, actually. I'm gonna take a Watchtower. There are attack cards, the Ambassador and the Minion. We don't like the Minion.
Jeez, these cards are pretty strange.
Yeah, I've got additional sets, so none of them are from this one. Stash is quite good. I like Stash. It's the promo card, actually, we got here. Tactician is effectively double turn. And in theory, you can King's Court it.
Oh, whoops, sorry, it was, I see we've got new things as well.
New thingies?
New, we got a platinum on it.
Oh, you haven't played with the Platinum Colony yet? No.
Platinum Colony, yeah.
I only picked that because we've got 2 7-costing things, but yeah, now we go up to Platinums and Colonies. The game conditions are still the same. The game ends when either all the provinces are gone, all the colonies are gone, or when 3 piles are gone.
I see. Oh,
So there's now 2. It's a dual condition. If all the provinces go, that ends the game. If all the colonies go, it ends the game.
Oh, I thought it was you had 3 piles or whatever.
Yeah, normally it's 3 piles or the provinces go, but now because we have the colonies as well, it applies to the colony as a sort of higher trump card. But it costs 11, so you have to build your way up to it.
Ambassador is a really weird one. What's the point of it?
I haven't looked at Ambassador here. Reveal a card in your hand, return 2 copies of it from your hand to the supply. Basically, it allows you to clog other people's hands up with useless action cards that you don't need anymore. For example, you might take an early Chapel, but the Chapel's less useful later on, especially if there's no curses flying around. So you can basically toss 2 Chapels away, give 1 to both of the players.
You can use it to give curses to people.
Sure.
As well.
I play that.
Yeah,
I played 5, and I'm going to debate the Minion because I remember the Minion being quite evil.
Well, you can keep Watchtower on top of your deck.
Watchtower allows me to take any card I buy now on top of my deck, so I'm going to take the Stash. Actually, does it? Oh no, I have to reveal the what? Hold on. Let me reread this. I've got to keep it in my hand. I can't play it. Yeah, I've got to buy. If you keep it in your hand and don't play it, you can then put things on top of your deck using the Watchtower. But if you play it for the 6 cards, you can't use that effect. Okay. So I have 4 again, which is kind of useless in this set. And I'll buy another silver. Oh, hold on. I get to place my stash. Oh, that's an interesting way of doing it. Okay. When you when the stash resolves, because when it shuffles back into your deck, you get to choose where it goes within the deck.
Oh. You can put it on the top.
Yeah, you can. You can also put it in the middle, or set it down for a couple of turns if you want.
I'm gonna play a strange here.
If that's not necessarily a strange plan actually, because you've gotten rid of a lot of your redundant cards that way, and it makes the rest of the deck more efficient.
All the cards in your hand got different back to it. I guess switch it in the stash.
Seems this is actually working out for me for once.
No, I mean honestly, deck efficiency is the way to go. If you get an early opportunity to get rid of your estates, do it.
Yeah, it's what I think as well. Like, because if they keep coming to my hand, then I don't get good cards.
No,
to
you'd rather have the copper in early game because that allows you to go up to 5, especially in this sort of game where there's nothing that costs 4.
Yeah, like it's fucking difficult. You gotta buy silvers.
That's what I'm having to do. I mean, there are a lot of good. All 3 of the the Ambassador less so, but Watchtower, Wishing Well, and Woodcutter are all very, very good free drops. But
yeah.
So if I read this correctly, I get end actions, play my treasures, buy a Woodcutter, and then I can reveal the Watchtower to put it on top of my deck. But I haven't played the Watchtower. Oh, move the card to the deck or the trash.
I think that's a way of trashing cards to try and force the game.
This card from your hand. If you do either trash the card or put it on top of your deck, it doesn't. Hold on. Where are you giving me the option for this? Oh, there we go. I have to actually drag it on top of my deck.
That's different than they normally do it, so yeah.
Yeah, no, that was confusing me. Normally, I was expecting 2 options. Wishing well works quite well in this game, actually. You just choose which card you want to wish for. Yeah, because you played the Watchtower, you can't use the effect to put things on top of your deck, but still, it's useful enough to get you up to 6 cards again. Oh, not the minions, Dylan. Not the minions.
It looks good.
I know, it looks good.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
one of the
for
few
gold.
things that's offering me extra actions.
This is true enough. I buy a Glod. Okay, I've got an interesting hands coming up here at this point.
With all my crappy estates, I'll actually get some decent hands.
Yeah, general theory with the wishing well is wish for what you need rather than what you're expecting to get.
Unless you've literally got like a deck full of like a singular card or whatever.
Yeah, but generally speaking, if you
Market
need
decks.
gold to get a colony, it's always worth wishing for the gold if you know there's one available.
Yeah. So what does well do then?
Wishing well allows you to basically name a card, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is that card, you put it into your hand.
Ah, I see. So it's basically take a chance.
Take a chance, yeah.
And
But
if you've got enough of those cards, there's probably a big chance you're going to win.
True, but also if you know you've got a gold and 3 points would allow you to buy a colony, you know, sometimes it's worth a go.
Yeah.
Woodcutter, buy, and I'm going to pick up another stash, I think, at this point. Because now I've got guaranteed gold every 3 turns. Well, every time every time my deck shuffles out, I suppose. Which means I might have to do something shortly. Meanwhile, Dylan is going action mad.
Yeah, I like.
Isn't
I
your
like
best bet at the moment to
cycle.
wish for wishing well?
I keep getting coppers every time I wish at the moment.
Well, this makes sense. You have 7 of them in your deck, unless you've been trashing them.
Yeah. I was tempted to get the ambassador just to start getting rid of them, but
I think your ambassador's got to be action cards. Oh, no, it's
does it?
reveal a card. You can use that to get rid of copper. Actually, no, that's a good reason to have the ambassador, actually, now. But I'm going to buy another tactician.
Forges seems pretty good as well.
Ooh, we like that. Okay, now I'm going to show off with a watchtower.
One off.
There's 8 though. 8 in this set isn't bad.
Yeah, no.
You had 8 and you bought a wishing well.
I know, but I wanted to do something cheeky with it.
Okay, I'm going to do something cheeky. I'm going to play all my treasures. Buy a platinum. Reveal my watchtower. Put that on top of my deck. Draw.
I should have got a King's Court actually, thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
let's do it.
No, Dylan, why?
That worked out for me.
You got rid of my platinum, you git.
I know.
How could I've only got 4
I
cards?
almost approve of that move, though, in all fairness, Dylan. That was a great move.
How could I've got 4 cards though, not 5?
Because that's what the minion causes you to do. Everybody discards their hand and draws 4 cards. As his secondary, the other effect of him is you can do that. I'm going to buy myself a chapel.
Yeah, I got myself 4 gold and did that. Unfortunately, I could have gone for a colony, but I wanted the platinum.
Yeah, plats are easily what you want to get if you can. Forge is quite nice, actually. It's good. It's actually a surprisingly good card filtration system.
What the button?
I'm gonna play Tactician. And I'm gonna end the turn.
Yeah, that applies next turn, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm gonna... Oh, that's actually very, very good for me. The thing is, there's no additional bar. Actually, there is a woodcutter. If I get it,
There's no cards on top of my deck, so...
Yeah, it'll shuffle and then you have to... Oh!
Yeah.
What are you wishing for, Dylan?
There we are. Evil wishing well tricks.
Synergy! Synergy! But more cursed minions.
I like them. I like being the King's Court, though, because I just get myself a load of gold and then screw on over it.
No, I definitely approve of the tactic. It also got rid of my platinum, which I go grr about, but...
Wait, what?
What?
You wish for the Ace of Spades?
I don't know. Like
What happens is you have to select which card you want with Wishing Well. Out of the cards that are on the board you can see.
It brought up an Ace of Spades. I couldn't choose anything else.
Dylan, you've just played it. How does that work?
I play it and then I get a little plus sign next to all the stuff on the board and I just click on whatever plus sign I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's what I thought it did. I go Woodcutter.
I never even seen the Ace of Spades.
Oh, I do have an extra action, don't I? I'm going to chapel away Copper and Estate. On trashing. Play out my treasures. 15
Nice.
coins and 2 buys. As tempting as it is, I'm going to go double King's Court.
Nice. Ooh.
He's wishing for minions!
I keep wishing the wrong stuff.
It happens. The good news is, the way the card works, he does draw the card immediately afterwards when he uses the Wishing Well, so he's not losing the cards effectively. He's got a minion coming. He went for money though, and he probably should have done based on that. It begins.
Go on, my minions.
What's the tough choice?
Yeah, I'm not sure I've been absolutely on the ball tactically in this game. I'll be absolutely honest, but I'm going to pick up another tactician. That should help. Darn it.
He's got all the tactics for you. You didn't do anything when you got him.
That was the plan. Oh, he's forcing the shuffle. I approve,
Fuck
Dylan. I approve. Because now I get to shuffle my deck as well.
Would have only got 5 out of that.
No, you got. Oh no. Oh yeah, because you had to choose. Yeah.
Yeah, I think going for more than 3 stashes is a bit risky. That's why I haven't picked a 4th yet.
I got 2, I think.
I mean, it gets you 8, but you always want to try and get up
So
to
it says
the
name a card, but I can't choose anything.
Yeah,
but the
when you
Ace
name
of
a card,
Spades.
you pick one of your cards, and one of the cards that's actually out there is if you were buying it.
Oh, I see. Fuck.
Do you have a platinum in your deck?
I've got a couple of platinums in my
Ah,
deck.
that's okay then. That's alright. That was hopeful wishing. Which is definitely worth doing, because that would have got you a colony.
Definitely.
Right. I'm actually going to play my Watchtower. Darn it. Darn it all. Alright. 6 buys Glod.
Well, you probably feel out all the bad stuff. Oh, I read action cards. Wish for the wishing wells. God darn it. Okay, we'll pick up the platinum anyway.
This is true.
Wish for the King's Court. I wanted a King's Court, this guy. Okay, I can't trust my hand, I've got platinum in it.
I'm semi-glad of that, but only for setting up for later.
I kind of wish I had a way to get rid of these way coppers now.
Tactician, and end turn.
But I think it's too late to... here we go, guys.
Well, you can't do this too much to me, Dylan, because I'm just going to redraw everything.
Okay, I swear to God.
Oh, in fact, I've got to think about this a little. I've got a King's Court in hand, nothing else, and I don't really want to put my stashes into my hand now. With my 5 extra draws, because I want an action.
6. Should probably start buying those other cards. Let's see. I know what I'm gonna buy.
Minions! Millions and millions of minions.
Right, what do I get from my 5? Alright. Oh, I've got something fun. I do have something fun, so I don't want to draw my things at this point, so I'm going to deliberately put them later into the deck. King's Court a Tactician. I am drawing 20 cards next turn.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I've got 3 Tacticians on the deck, so I've got 30. I've got 20 cards and also 4 buys, 4 actions. I'm getting. If I draw my. Okay, it's going to shuffle the deck again, so I'm going to draw my Chapel. I can get rid of everything bad in the entire deck, hopefully fixing things.
That's great. I didn't know you could do that.
No, this is what I thought, and it just came up with the option.
I didn't know Tactician.
It means you give up the turn because it forces you to discard everything in your hand, so you can't buy or do anything else once you've made the Tactician play. But it gives you 5 extra cards, an additional action, and an additional buy for the next turn. So effectively, you take 2 turns next turn. With the King's Court, boom! I didn't draw my Chapel though. King's Court, a woodcutter.
You get a King's Court, a King's Court.
This gives me 5 buys and 21 money. It's not actually as much as it could have. It really should be at this point. Still.
Okay, no. You've got like 33 points left.
No, I got 10. I only got 21, so I can only go Colony Platinum. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to deliberately set these later in the deck.
Ah, you bastard!
That's annoying, but I can live with that.
I had a fucking great. I had a King's Court and a fucking wishing well.
No one else has minions yet, do they? So they can't discard stuff from my hand. Because I'm gonna love this next turn.
Yeah, probably. King's Court. Nah. This only works if he's got multiple things, though. Officially, he needs 2 more action cards for it to work.
Wait, what? Oh, so I can't just.
No, you have to select your second King's Court. So you played King's Court and a King's Court, then that second King's Court has to pick 3 additional targets.
Oh, okay. I thought
you could have probably, you might have been able to get away with that if you'd have done the minion first and then. But if you don't have the 2 additional actions, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. The King's Court requires you to have 5 action cards in your hand. Normally.
Worst was I got 2 fucking King's Courts in my hand. And I've got no other action cards, so...
It happens.
This. And that.
No, that and 7's not bad. We're going to run out of King's Courts, though. A Tactician.
The thing you're making play with it.
No actions, and I'm going to buy a... I'm going to buy another Platinum. Darn. Nah, my deck's... It's good when it works, but it's not working accurately enough at this point. And Dylan is just too reliable getting to 10 to 11. It could have, if I'd have got the Chapel, I'd have got rid of every single one of my copper, and I might have had a more efficient deck after that. But I've got to wait for another King's Court Tactician to come back into this, I think.
There we go.
We'll start with a Tactician anyway, in turn. So I've got a chance at it, but the good news is with this tactic is I can sort of delay things.
Actually, whoever just did that really helped me.
Sorry, Snoops.
Ooh, that... Yeah, I actually predicted that, amazingly. I put my stashes a bit lower down the deck, so I knew that was coming.
King's Court. Oh,
Yeah, he's still going. And rather annoyingly, he's going to be rich at the end of this.
Keep going. Yeah, you can do it. Oh, well done.
He actually wished for his platinum.
I've actually got something for once.
And another one. Oh, fucking Christ.
Yeah, he's off. As I tried to play the slightly slower game with a tactician, but it's not that valid a tactic. Certainly not when minions are involved.
I'm upset because I got out of King's Court I got dealing with.
I thought you just picked some minion, or was that the card you were wishing for?
That was what I wished for.
Ah. Well, I think, Dylan, you're overtaking me in the overall standings after this one.
I got to check out.
Not unless I get a couple of miracle turns. It is possible with this deck, but I'd need them. Right.
Snoop's got his colony now.
I can King's Court a Watchtower, which does nothing. So, in fact, actually, Watchtower does nothing anyway because I've got more than 6 cards in my hand.
Yes.
So, huzzah! We play
it's
out.
There to stop the minions, which it hasn't done once yet.
I get to 10. Ah, platinum. I can use the Watchtower to put it back on top of my deck, though, which is nice.
Yeah.
Annoying that I drew a tactician.
Ah.
Dylan, I'm actually not too sad about that because I drew a monster hand off of your 4 cards.
That wasn't too bad.
I drew a monster hand.
This is where Snoopy plays another one.
There we go.
Yeah, don't play another minion. I'll be annoyed if you play a minion on this. Because the hand I had before Dylan minion had a colony in it. This hand also has a colony in it. Okay.
Here we go. King's Court, the minion.
Oh, for
Oh,
flip's sake, Dylan. I had a King's tactician here.
Wishing well. Wishing well.
This will have to do it.
Wishing well. Oh no, wishing well.
Nice.
Ah, I guess we're King's Court now a minion. Take 2. Take 2. Discard hands.
You missed the chance to go through 11. Well, you kind of had it already, but still, you avoided the King's Court tactician, which might have been enough to buy me the last 2.
Yeah.
I King's Court a woodcutter, which isn't anywhere near as impressive, so I just buy a province estate off of this. Apparently, woohoo!
What was that?
Hi guys.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey.
Right. I don't want to mention it, but if Dylan doesn't minion, I've got another colony.
Minions?
Yes, he has minions.
Minions.
He's wishing for them now. He's trying to make it happen.
Are they named Bob and Kevin?
I don't know. What are your minions called?
Minions.
Darn it, he didn't get a minion.
Oh, I'm nuts.
No, this is good. It means I've got a chance at continuing the game. Or ending it, at least. But we'll get you onto the next game once this is done. I'll try to set a more beginner-friendly one.
Oh, there we go.
It does end your turn because you have to discard everything for it. But
Player nouveau.
was that from last turn? Ah. It is very, very good. That's what having 10 cards in your hand can do.
You had multiple buys, didn't you, Snoops? Like what?
Yeah, you get an extra buy from just having the extra tactician.
I didn't have the anymore.
Yeah, I buy the last colony to end the game. I think
I could have bought that.
that's losing music. I finished in last place.
I actually didn't.
Way to go, Snoops.
Yeah, well done.
Beat this
If I hadn't have thrown this state away right early on, I might have been able to do something. But good game.
And the rivalry remains strong. Who's higher?
I think you'll probably be higher in the casual rankings because I've probably dipped. I've dipped down to 61 from that.
I didn't dip down at all.
Dylan is now probably ranked
Oh,
top.
Jesus.
How do you check? Is it just leaderboard?
It just tells you on the leaderboard where you are.
7-4.
Leaderboard.
I mean, some time has passed, so you might have dipped down slightly, but doesn't matter. We'll set up a new game.
I'm apparently 244 on casual.
Oh, I'm still high.
Wow,
on
you're
you.
old.
Hooray!